Welcome to the DJ and Finance Podcast. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about my money dial. One of them being my motorcycles. Let's go for a ride.
DJ Finance.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Kamal, aka Swiss the DJ, aka Mr. Morrison, and this show is all about me documenting my journey on the road to financial freedom. Now, I know you guys are hearing someone with a podcast talking about financial freedom and they own a motorcycle. Yes, that's true. That's a fair question. But to me, financial independence isn't all about just not spending money. Financial independence doesn't mean you wait until you're 65 and you just retire and not enjoy your life. That's never been my philosophy. Today, guys, I want to talk to you guys about something called a money dial. Now, what does money dial mean? Term from financial thought leader Ramit Sethi. Spend money on the things that you love. You turn up on the things you love and enjoy and turn down the spending on things you just don't really care about. The philosophy behind the concept is just to spend money on the things that you really love and enjoy doing and cut down costs on things that just don't really matter. For example, for me, it's motorcycles and cars. I enjoy anything with an engine. However, I really don't like to spend money on eating out and food. I really just don't enjoy that. I'm a gym bro, so 80 to 90% of the food that I consume, I meal prep. So where did my love for motorcycles even start? That's a very good question. So where did my love for motorcycles even start? Well, it started in the pandemic. Before the pandemic, I was making a full-time income DJing. And even though I was making the full-time income DJing, I still kept a part-time bread merchandising job. We all know what happened during the pandemic. The bars shut down, clubs were shut down, and I was no longer making an income as a DJ. Good thing for me though is I still kept my bread merchandising job. So to help supplement my income, because I didn't take any serve from the government, I started doing food delivery. And it was actually pretty good. I started using my car, but obviously using your car for food delivery, you're racking up the miles, you're putting wear and tear on your car, and obviously the fuel costs started to add up. So one day I was searching on YouTube and I saw someone was doing food delivery in the GTA using an e-bike. And I was like, wow, that sounds amazing. You don't have any fuel costs, you can get in and out of traffic very quickly, and with the e-bike, you can go to downtown Toronto where most of the demand for food delivery is. So I purchased my e-bike, guys, and I fell in love. I was using the e-bike for food delivery and I just enjoyed being on two wheels, going in and out of traffic. It became an obsession for me. While using the e-bike for food delivery, I found out it wasn't the most efficient vehicle. Even though you didn't have any fuel costs, what I found is that with the e-bike, it's not meant to rack up a lot of kilometers and use for heavy use. I found that I had to take the bike for a lot of repairs and a lot of maintenance as it broke down on me a lot. So I saw another YouTube and I saw that people were using gas scooters to do food delivery. Very popular in Asia, very popular in the UK and in Europe. So I stumbled across a YouTube creator named Wilser who used his scooter out in Los Angeles for food delivery. He was posting a lot of videos and he was making great money and showing that his scooter was going through a lot of wear and tear and it was very reliable. The scooter that he used was a Honda Ruckus. So I got my motorcycle license, I went on Facebook Marketplace, and I purchased myself a Honda Ruckus. Guys, it just brought my obsession to a whole new level. I was really enjoying using the Ruckus for food delivery. And guys, the obsession was getting greater. I actually purchased my first big motorcycle, which was a 2015 Honda CBR 300. The obsession just grew as sometimes I would use the motorcycle for food delivery just for fun. Guys, with all this experience, I just fell in love with motorcycles, being on two wheels, and it just became more and more of an obsession for me. How did I end up with this motorcycle you guys see in front of you, which is a 2016 Yamaha FZ07? So as I told you guys, I had the 2015 Honda CBR 300, and that bike was great. But one day, while I was working in downtown Toronto, while I had the bike parked, somebody hit the bike and insurance wrote it off. The only good thing is that I spent $3,500 for the bike and insurance ended up giving me $4,200. Not too bad. So guys, that being said, what happened with my Honda CBR 300, I had an obsession with mini motorcycles. And to fulfill my obsession, I purchased a Kawasaki Z125 Pro. Guys, it didn't even make sense how much fun that bike was. I was enjoying myself. People would see this 220-pound big guy that goes to the gym on this little mini motorcycle. It was a riot. But anyway, I got married in 2015 in Portugal, and we spent a lot of time in Europe for a month. And while I was in Europe, guys, I just fell in love and wanted the urge to get back on a big motorcycle. A lot of my wife's relatives, they were all encouraging me and suggesting that I get a Yamaha MT-07. In Portugal, it seemed like every other bike was a Yamaha MT-07. It was crazy. So when we got back from Europe, I started searching on Facebook Marketplace for a Yamaha MT-07. There were a lot of them available, and that's how I ended up with this bike. And guys, I must say, I really enjoy this bike. It's really good for everyday use. It's very reliable. Parts are readily available, and it's just a lot of fun to ride. Guys, I don't think financial independence is not about spending any money at all. I don't think that's true. I think everyone would be miserable. I think financial independence is about spending money intentionally. And as Ramit Sethi said in the Money Dial, spending money on things you enjoy. And for me, that's motorcycles. So guys, I make motorcycling fit into my financial plan. Yes, there's costs, obviously the purchase of the motorcycle, insurance, but you know what guys, I planned for it. I made sure I bought a motorcycle that was completely in my budget and that I could afford. I can probably afford right now to buy a much faster and bigger motorcycle, but it's just not into my financial plan. When I was in Portugal in 2025, I rented a Honda CB650R, and that's a bike that I really wanted. But you know what? It wasn't in my financial plan, as at the time when I was looking to purchase a motorcycle, you know what, the sellers just wanted way too much money for it. So I got what everyone suggested, and I got my FZ07. To enjoy my motorcycle and to make sure that I can afford it, there are some things that I cut back on. I do meal prep, I cut my own hair, and I really don't buy expensive clothing. As I said, I make sure I spend money on the things that I enjoy. Financial independence is not about not enjoying life. It's about cutting waste out of your life. Just being intentional with your spending. Just like the Money Dial concept, it's about spending money on things that you love and enjoy, and not spending money on things you just don't care about. What's your Money Dial, guys? I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about this video. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who you think this video would help. Until the next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.